a legendary pop star, 6 mysterious guests, 1 isolated compound hiding a deadly cult. Opus 2025 is a chilling descent into manipulation, madness, and the horrifying cost of curiosity. Let's break down the full story. The story begins with Ariel, a dedicated journalist working for a struggling media house. She's determined to become a renowned writer, but lately, no big stories have come her way, and the magazine is on the verge of collapse. Then one day, the media explodes with shocking news. Alfred Moretti, a pop icon from the 1990s, has come out of retirement to announce a brand new album. But instead of a public launch, Moretti invites just 6 guests to a private, secret compound to preview the album. Among those chosen, Ariel, her boss, a famous RJ, a talk show host, an influencer, and a paparazzo. When they arrive, things seem luxurious, but their phones and laptops are immediately confiscated. No communication with the outside world. The reason? Electronics aren't allowed, they're told. You'll get them back when you leave. Ariel grows uniasi. Later that night, the welcome party begins. That's when the truth hits hard. Moretti is the leader of a cult called the Levelists, and everyone at the compound, except the 6 guests, are members dressed in identical uniforms and behaving strangely. Ariel starts investigating. As the group begins to enjoy the retreat, things quickly take a dark turn. The RJ, who is receiving a massage, is suddenly taken away and brutally killed by a machine. The act is off-screen, but it's clear now. This cult is dangerous. By morning, bodyguards follow the remaining 5 guests like shadows. Ariel grows suspicious and confronts Moretti during his morning jog. She asks what the cult believes in. Moretti responds cryptically, "We believe in nothing." But the one who invents something new, even a simple tool, is considered a god. He then takes Ariel to a disturbing ritual where a man is obsessively opening oyster shells until his hands bleed, all to find a single pearl. The lesson? Not everything in the world is equal. Ariel is disturbed but plays along. Later, Levelists come into her room to groom her. One awkwardly asks if she has done her personal cleaning. Ariel is shocked. They claim it's a rule, regardless of gender, and that Moretti himself ordered it. That evening, the 6 guests gather for a private performance. Moretti dances childishly on stage, while the influencer suddenly begins to cough violently. Instead of helping her, Moretti leads the others outside, promising someone else will handle it. Outside, Ariel suggests writing an expose on the cult. Her boss rejects the idea. Then, out of nowhere, an arrow hits her boss in the back. A child calmly apologizes, showing no fear. Ariel is shaken. Something is terribly wrong. Later, she tries to warn the others. They've taken our devices. Watch our every move. Who knows if they're listening to us now? But the others laugh off her paranoia. Determined to uncover the truth, Ariel escapes through a window early in the morning. She finds a hidden part of the compound, a bizarre bar filled with animal parts, ritual tools, and a basket of their stolen phones. She also stumbles upon the RJ's hidden corpse. Terrified, she runs to Moretti and demands to leave. He dodges her questions about the RJ and the influencer, claiming they're both fine. She's told vehicles have left the compound and won't return for another 40 minutes. Then, Moretti makes one final request. Watch the children's puppet show before you go. Against her will, Ariel agrees. The puppet show begins, but instead of dolls, there are 6 dead puppet rats, symbolizing the guests. Ariel's seat shakes. She stands in fear as Emily, the influencer, bursts out of the bean bag, disfigured, swollen, terrifying. Her eyes and tongue bulge unnaturally. Ariel demands answers. She drank a chemical. Moretti replies coldly. It causes water to build up and swell the organs. He touches her eye. It bursts like a blister, splashing fluid across his face. Now, the other guests finally believe Ariel. They try to escape, but it's too late. The Levelists descend. 2 guests, including Ariel's boss, are stabbed to death. Ariel manages to break free and hides in what turns out to be the cult's museum, filled with disturbing relics. RJ's severed head, and the very chemical that killed Emily. But a guard finds her. She's knocked unconscious. Ariel wakes up tied to a chair. The remaining guests are there, along with Moretti and his cult. They celebrate with poisoned champagne, ready for the final ritual. A sympathetic levelist pretends to serve Ariel champagne, but instead frees her ropes. In the chaos, she knocks over a fire pot. Flames spread rapidly. Moretti's clothes catch fire. He screams as he burns. Ariel grabs a bike and escapes the compound. Ariel returns with the police. Shockingly, Moretti is still there, calmly playing the piano, surrounded by the 5 corpses. All other cult members have vanished. Moretti is arrested. 2 years later, Ariel is now a best-selling author, her book about the cult having sold millions of copies. She's famous, but haunted. During an interview, she receives a request from Moretti's lawyer. She visits him in prison, demanding answers. "Why did you kill them?" she asks. "They mocked an artist," Moretti replies. "And to us, the artist is God. And the others?" she presses. "They're hidden among the world, recruiting more." He pulls out Ariel's own novel, smiles, and says, "Thanks to you, our cult lives on." Only now does Ariel realize the terrible truth. Everything had been planned. She was chosen to spread the cult's message. The guests, the murders, even her escape, were orchestrated. "You were pure," Moretti tells her. "That's why we chose you." And thanks to her, the cult of the Levelists now echoes around the world. Clapperboard the end.